planning.
Yeah, sure.
Spike planted.
Noki spotted A.
Damn, he has a Vandal?
One enemy remaining.
Kill the guy with the Vandal.
Got him.
Oh, nice. We're
Fine, you just
oh,
like...
shit.
Oh, he's
Viper's
close.
in
Spotted B.
Flashing him. Flash. Someone else is playing.
I'm flashing again.
Close right, close right, close right. Nice, good shit.
Pushing in with you.
One enemy remaining.
shot it.
One more should be there. Be careful. I need cover.
Should be good.
You will
Nice.
barely worth the
Shit, Noki.
Drop in a smoke. You plum. Sorry, not sorry.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing. Spike down A. Still in sight. One enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Alright, what's up guys? I just want to quickly showcase my settings. I know you guys want to see my full settings, so most of this whole video basically is me showcasing it and, you know, talking about it. Let's quickly get into this. I know most of you guys are for my Sens, here for my Sens, but I'm going to show everything that I did change in case, you know, you're interested in that as well. So, minimap size, I actually turned down. The zoom, I also turned down. My chat was like, yo, your minimap is way too, like, zoomed in and is too big. So I actually listened to them for that, and, you know, it did me well, so I just kept it like that. The other thing that I changed was this show new player tips. If you see that, like the little like tips that they give you at the bottom of your screen, I think that's where it is. You know, that's where you turn it off basically. If you're a bit experienced on Valorant, you already know this stuff, then you can just turn it off through here. Thought I'd just put that out there real quick. And now moving on to my Sens. We'll get into my like controller binds later, but let's just do my Sens for now. So right now, this is actually what I'm using. This is not the Sens that you guys wanted me to show. This is not the Sens that you guys wanted me to show. Basically all the clips you see before this video and the ones you see during this video are clips with my other Sens, and the reason why I switched to this Sens is literally like, for one, I'm trying new things, and then two, I'm no Radiant PC player, right? So I don't have as much experience, and I won't like act like I do. So I actually stumbled across a Radiant streamer who was Radiant on PC, came to console, and he was basically saying that you shouldn't use this focus thing because it's kind of for bots and it's not good. So I actually listened to him, and now this Sens that I'm using right now is more for like not using non-focus and non-ADS. It's kind of just basically only using this vert and horizontal right here. So if that's your type of playstyle, maybe consider trying this. The streamer that I found, I actually forget his name. I would have said his name, but I completely forget. I'm sorry. I'm sure he's not even gonna watch this video, but he actually uses 1313, and then for the dead zones or the aim curve, he uses extreme on I believe all of them. I'm using heavy because I didn't really like extreme, and then Hitman said he was using heavy, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try that, and I kind of like it. But I think this Sens is subject to change again, so you know, it's up to you if you want to try this Sens. But for the Sens that you were actually coming here for, I'm gonna show in a second. Alright, so this is the Sens I was actually using, and this is the Sens that you guys wanted to know about. That, like, you know, I think I did do like well with this type of Sens. Why did I change it? I have no clue. It's what the Radiant was talking about, bro. So I just listened to him. I'm gonna see how it goes for a bit, and then maybe I'm gonna change back to the Sens. But yeah, for now, this is what my Sens was in all the clips that you're gonna see and have seen. And even my dead zone was a bit changed, but I don't really think that matters too much. My base aim curve, focus aim curve, all these aim curves were all different. So as you can tell from before, it was all heavy, but these three are standard, and then the sniper was smooth. Don't ask me why I did this. It was kind of just like I randomly put stuff together, and this is how like I got this. And honestly, I think it did do pretty good. Another little thing is this like movement dead zone. I believe it's on like, it might be on 0.2 by default. I don't remember, but yeah, it's on 0.1 for me. I might even change it lower, to be honest, but not sure yet. And then another thing I also do want to mention is I didn't even change any of these settings. Another thing I wanted to mention was the crosshair. A lot of people have asked me how I got the black crosshair, right? So I'm gonna show it real quick. Basically, alright, so what I was gonna say, or what I was gonna teach you guys how to do, is to make this black crosshair that I have in this game right now. Some people were asking me how to do that before I got rudely interrupted by my Wi-Fi. I don't know what happened, but so basically all you do is you turn the outlines on, right? Because that's the crosshair itself. You turn the center dot off, and then you have the inner lines on, because obviously the outlines won't show if the inner lines aren't on. You just turn this to 0 opacity, and it's simple as that. You can turn the thickness of the dot by the outline. That's it. Basically, it's having everything else off but the outlines. Simple as that. Hope you guys, found that helpful. I'm sure you probably figured it out by now that you're gonna see this, but if you didn't, then hopefully that's helpful. One more thing I wanted to mention about my Sens was this is like my Sens that I was using when I was using that focus thing a lot. And then obviously, like I said earlier, I'm trying to not use it as much, because apparently that's what the Radiant said. So I'm listening to the Radiant. Not gonna have an ego and like think I'm just the best, because I'm not. Anyways, well, let's go on to my controller binds, actually. So as you can see, there's actually like nothing I have on controller binds. I have the DualSense Edge controller. If you don't know what that is, because if you're Xbox, you might not know. It's basically the SCUF but for PlayStation players. And this little menu right here, you could only bring up if you have a DualSense Edge controller. Then we can go see. Right now I'm on my Valorant profile. If I go check what my Valorant profile has, this is what my settings are. So L3 is for my left bumper, and X is for my right bumper. L3 is obviously crouch. I would usually have circle as crouch, and then maybe have L3 as my ability. I've thought about changing that, but I just never did it because I got used to this at the beginning. But I think that would actually be maybe even better than what I have right now. And there's nothing else more to it. The trigger dead zones, this is just like how I have it on Rainbow, kind of. So obviously if you watched me from Rainbow, kind of already knew about this already. This thing I don't change at all. And that's basically all I have to show for my settings. Don't think I'm missing anything. Hope you guys did enjoy me showcasing this, and will find this helpful. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.